Namaste and welcome. This is video number 1 of hopefully many in the series of yoga after brain surgery. My name is Ursula. Together with my best friend and business partner Mindy Pledge, I own Om Shanti Yoga. And if you haven't watched the introduction video, please do so before getting started. As said, this is video number 1. And essentially, this is a very gentle yoga practice that I did 4 days after brain surgery. So brain surgery for me was on a Thursday. I left the hospital 48 hours later on a Saturday, and this practice I did with Mindy Pledge on Monday. This is a very, very gentle practice. You can do this seated on the floor, or if that's not comfortable, you can sit in a chair, whichever feels better. Does not require any props per se. If you want to use any props, please do so. And as I said before, if you're recovering from a brain injury, from brain surgery, or from any type of physical challenge or any type of surgery, please get clearance before you do this practice. Also, please listen to your body, take it slow, and by all means, modify it to a point where it feels comfortable and safe for you. Every brain tumor and every brain tumor surgery is different. People react differently. So just the fact that I could do some things 5 days after surgery doesn't necessarily mean that you can or should be doing it. So please take it slow, be mindful, and by all means, enjoy this gentle seated practice. So we'll start seated, and just place your hands on your knees and close your eyes. For the first few minutes, we'll do nothing else than just breathe. So let's take all a deep breath in through our nose. Open your mouth and exhale. Deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth and let it go. Deep, long inhale through your nose. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Now close your mouth and start to breathe in and out through your nose. Check in with your body. Just notice how this breath feels. Where do you feel the breath? Maybe you can feel it coming into your nostrils. Maybe you feel it down your throat. Maybe you can feel your chest rise and fall. Maybe you can feel your belly move with your breath. Just keep breathing deep and slow breaths in and out of your nose. And see whether you can hold your attention just for a few seconds on the sensation of the breath. Let's do one more like this together. Deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your nose. With our next couple of breaths, let's check in with the body. And as we go through a gentle body scan, just notice any sensation. Try not to label it as stress or pain or strain. Just see what's going on. So for example, you might say, my back feels a little bit tight. You might notice your upper back. Maybe you notice your head and your scalp. Any small sensations. We'll start at the feet. The next breath in, check in with your feet, your toes, tops of the feet, bottom of your feet, your ankle, outside and inside. Take a deep breath in. Notice anything going on. Long breath out through your nose. Let's move on to our shins, our calves, thighs, sit bones resting on the floor or on the chair. Deep breath in, notice any sensation. Long breath out through your nose. Bring your attention to your lower back, your belly. Let your attention go up your spine, your back body. Feel into your chest and your ribs. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your nose. Bring your attention to the palms of your hand, gently resting on top of your knees, your fingers, back of your hand, your wrist, your arms, elbows, bicep and tricep. Take a deep breath in. Feel for any sensation. Long breath out through your nose. Bring your attention to your shoulders, your neck, back of the neck, sides of the neck, your throat. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Bring your attention to your jaw, your cheeks, your nose, your forehead. Maybe allow the tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth and relax. Keep your lips gently closed. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out through your nose, release any tension from your face. Feel your ears, the back of your head, the top of your head. If there's any discomfort in and around your head, or any area where you might have had surgery, take a deep breath in. Feel the sensation and let a long breath out through your nose. We'll breathe a little bit more here together. Keep your eyes closed. Deep breath in for 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath. Breathe out of your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty. Deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Gently breathe out of your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath and then breathe out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty. We'll do 2 more of those. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Breathe out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Hold empty. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. And breathe out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to your normal breath. Try and keep your mouth gently closed. And try to keep through the remainder of the practice a breath in and out of your nose. And if you can, extend on the outhale. This part is very important because we're trying to calm the nervous system down here. We're trying to relax the body and the mind. So do a couple of more breaths on your own. In through your nose, out through your nose. And just observe how your body feels right now. Keep your eyes closed, and if you'd like, bring the hands in front of your heart. I will open the practice with the chant of 3 Ohms. Deep inhale. I invite you here to find an intention for your practice. And then maybe the intention at this point is just, I will stay focused for the duration of this practice. Could also be, I am grounded, I am calm, I am at peace. Whatever resonates with you, spend a little bit of time finding and connecting to that intention. And when you're ready, bow your head, pull that intention all the way into your heart space. And then bring your head gently up and flutter your eyes open. We'll start with moving the body a little bit. And again, as a reminder, please take it slow, modify as needed, and especially if you are through brain surgery or a traumatic brain injury, pay special attention to any movements of the head. So bring our hands down to our knees, sit up tall, drop your shoulders down, and with an inhale, lift your shoulders up. Exhale, release your shoulders. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release it down. 3 more like that on your own. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. 1 more. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Relax your shoulders. Sit up really tall. Straighten out your neck. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, turn your head over to the right. Move slowly. If you'd like, use your eyes and look all the way over to the farthest right corner. Be careful not to strain your neck, not to put any additional tension in areas you don't want them. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, come back to center. One deep breath in here. One long breath out here. One deep breath in. And then we turn our head over to the left shoulder. And again, you might want to bring your eyes into it and turn your eyes all the way to the farthest left corner you can. Again, we're careful not to straining the neck or the head, not to put any tension where it might hurt us. One more deep breath in. As we breathe out, we come back to center. Deep breath in here. Check in with how you're feeling. Long breath out here. Next, relax your shoulders down. Let your right ear fall towards your right shoulder. And it's okay if you don't get very far. To spending most of the first days lying in bed or in a recliner, my neck didn't want to do a lot. And again, make sure you're not pushing or straining. If you'd like, take the opposite hand, your left hand down to the mat. If you'd like to intensify the stretch, but be very mindful and very gentle here. Bring your head up with an inhale. Take one breath here, in through your nose and out through your nose, and then we move to the other side. So left ear towards the left shoulder. Just let your head hang to the side. Again, make sure you're not straining your neck. You're not putting any tension where it doesn't belong. You can use your right hand, place it on the ground to intensify the stretch. And just remember to breathe in and out of your nose. Bring your head back up with an inhale. One deep breath in here. One long breath out here. So let's see what happens if we move our head up and down. And again, be gentle and mindful here. Move slowly. As you inhale, sit up really tall. As you exhale, see whether you can drop your head forward, chin to your chest. Only go as far as it feels comfortable. Leave your eyes open, find a focal point if needed. Let your shoulders rest and relax down and just breathe here. Remember the long breath in through your nose, long breath out through your nose. With your next inhale, bring your head first straight and then bring your head up. At this point, I cannot look all the way up and let my head fall to the back into my neck. I can only look halfway up. Go as far as it feels comfortable for you. We don't want to induce any dizziness, any pain, or any tension in the head. Just breathe into your throat, long and deep breaths. It might help to find a focal point. Whenever I'm starting to move my head, especially in week 1, starting to feel a little disoriented, it really helps if you find a focal point and leave your eyes open at this point. Bring your head back to center. Let's move our shoulders up one more time and down. Let's move them backwards. And you might inhale as you move your head, shoulders back, and exhale as they come forward. Inhale, shoulders back, exhale, forward. Slow movements, very mindful of how this feels, where you might feel tension, where you might feel a stretch or a sensation. Let's reverse the direction, so shoulders go back, inhale, they come forward, exhale. Shoulders go back, inhale. And forward to exhale. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Let's see whether I can move our arms up with an inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale. Can we bring our arms overhead? Big white circle. Palms meet at the top. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, arms overhead. Big breath, big expansion. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's reverse the direction here. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, arms come down by your side. Through the middle, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands by your side. And one last one. Make it a big inhale through your nose. As you reach up, hold the breath for a second. And then exhale through your nose. Excellent. Bring your arms up overhead. Bring your right arm down. Left arm reaches up and very gentle reach over. We're not putting a lot of pressure in our right arm on the floor. We're just gently stretching over. Keep that left shoulder back. Keep the head up. Only go as far as it feels safe. Remember to keep your breath slow and steady in and out through the nose. Come back to center with an inhale. Bring that left arm down. Right arm reaches up. Inhale. And then over. Again, be very mindful with your head. If I let my head drop, it feels very uncomfortable. So keep your head up. Keep your chin as level as you can. And just be mindful of any sensations in the body that comes up. Typically at this point in the yoga practice, in the first week, I got very distracted. My mind would start to run in 1,000 different places. It was just hard to stay focused more than 15 or 20 minutes on everything. If you need to pause the video and take a break, feel free to do so. You can start it back up at any time. Just take a break, get a sip of water, maybe take a nap, and come back when you're ready. Come back up with an inhale, bring both arms up, and we're gonna try a gentle twist. So bring your left hand onto your right knee, right arm behind you, and we're not pulling or pushing with our arm or our hand on the knee. We're just very gently using our torso to twist over to the right. And again, if it feels good, you can bring your head into it. You can bring your eyes into it. Just be very mindful of any pain, of any strain, of any tension. See whether you can slowly and steadily breathe in and out through your nose, keeping that breath slow and steady, and maybe even extending the exhale will help your nervous system and your mind to calm down. Come back to center. Take a breath here, recalibrate, and then both arms come up, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you, twist over to the left. And again, bring your head into it only if it feels good. Sit up tall. Use your torso for the rotation more so than using your hands. Keep that breath slow and steady. And if it's hard to focus, just listen to my voice. Let your mind wander. When you notice it wandering, gently just bring it back to my voice, or to your breath. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, we come back to center and we recalibrate. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in, long breath out. You can just stay here and breathe. I'm going to add 2 additional poses here that may or may not work for you in week 1. They were very challenging for me. Day 5 after surgery, they got easier within a couple of days. So give it a try, but if this is too hard, too strenuous, just skip it and keep breathing in and out of your nose for a couple of more breaths. So if you'd like to try this, we're going to try first a seated forward fold. So bring your feet out long, pull your toes back, sit up really tall on your sit bones, hands come by your side, take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, slowly with a flat back, walk your hands forward. For this one, see whether you can keep your head level, your chin level to the floor so the head doesn't drop down, and your spine as long as you can. We're not going to stay here for long, and only go as far as you can take deep and slow breaths in and out of your nose. Keep those feet engaged. Keep a little bit of engagement in your arms. Make sure that head stays level. In the first week, I had a very hard time closing my eyes. So if that's true for you too, it's perfectly fine to keep the eyes open and find a focal point. Take another deep breath in. As you breathe out, pull your belly back and maybe you can go a little bit deeper. Take one more breath here. And then slowly come back out of the pose. Last seated pose for today is going to be butterfly pose. And again, take it very slow. This was a pose that was challenging for me the first couple of days in week 1 and got better as the week went on. So bring your hands around your toes. And normally I would say bounce your knees a little bit up and back. I had a hard time bouncing. It was uncomfortable for me. So what I suggest here for you to do is take a breath in, bring your knees up, and as you exhale, let them sink down. Breathe in through your nose, knees come up, squeeze them up. Breathe out through your nose, let them sink down. Do a couple more like this. Breathe in, knees come up. Breathe out, knees come down. And then with your knees pressed down, again, flat back, bring your upper body forward, chin stays parallel to the floor, head stays up. Only go as far as it is comfortable. See whether you can relax your shoulders, relax your face, minimize any strain or tension in your head and in your upper back. Stay with those deep, slow breaths, telling your nervous system it's okay to relax. You're safe. You're healing. Very slowly come back. And then bring your feet out to the front. And we lay back on the mat on our back. Now, I still have in week 2 even, I still have a hard time laying flat. So if you're okay laying flat, and lay flat on your mat. Bring your back of your head down to your mat. If you have trouble laying flat, you might use a bolster or a pillow to just bring your head down. Very good. So the first thing we're going to do here is take both knees, bring them into your chest, and just very gently see whether you want to introduce any movement side to side or any circles, anything that might feel good on your hips and your lower back. If you're doing circles, you can do them in one direction like I'm doing here, or you can go in opposite directions like I'm doing here. Whichever way you're deciding to go, change the direction. And then stretch your left leg out. Keep it a little bit engaged. Hug your right knee in. If you have problems with your digestion, this is a wonderful pose to kickstart everything. Just pull that knee in as tight as you can. Slow and deep breaths in and out of your nose. If you'd like, add a couple of circles here for your ankle, or not. And then we bring the hands behind our right thigh, bring the leg up, inhale, bring it back down, exhale, bring it up, and maybe even point the toe, bring it down and flex the toe. Do a couple more on your own. Move slowly. Don't forget to breathe in and out of your nose. And then bring that leg up. Hands come by your side and slowly let it float down to the mat. Take a breath here. And just notice how the right leg might feel different than the left leg. And hug your left knee into your chest. Hug it in as tight as you can. If you'd like, add a couple of circles with that ankle. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. When you're ready, interlace the hands behind the left thigh. Straighten that leg with an inhale. Let it sink down and flex the foot with an exhale. Inhale, point the toe, leg goes up. Exhale, flex the foot, leg comes down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, hands by your side, and slowly bring that left leg all the way down to the mat. Just take a breath here. Let your body relax and check in, see what's going on. Might feel good at this point to bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. Bring them out wide as the mat, and just windshield wiper them left to right. Arms can be by your side, arms can come out to a T, whatever feels good. Again, slow and gentle movements. When you're ready, bring your knees up to 90 degrees, arms come out to a T, and very gently bring your knees over to the right. Now your knees may or may not make it down to the floor, especially with your head elevated. Be very mindful with your neck. When I did this the first time, my knees were nowhere close to the floor. And I used yoga blocks, cushions and pillows to just prop them up a little bit. It's perfectly fine. Just allow them to be where they are. Be mindful about your neck and your head. Remember those slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. With an inhale, engage your core, bring those knees back to center, and simply set them over on the other side. Same thing here. Might feel the same, might feel very different than the other side. Use anything you need so you don't have to hold the knees up. Any cushion, any blocks, anything that supports your knees and you don't have to hold them up. Take another deep breath here. And then with your next inhale, knees come back up to center. And we're just gonna slide those feet out long. Bring the arms to our side. Close our eyes. Let your heels come in, toes fall out. And just let your body relax in your final shavasana. I'll leave you here for a couple of minutes and I'll bring you back when it's time. Gently bring some awareness back to the body. If you want to stay a little bit longer in your shavasana, simply pause the video. It's perfectly fine. Stay as long as you'd like. If you'd like to come back with me, take a deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your nose. Deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your nose. One more deep breath in. This time open the mouth and exhale. Deep breath in. Open the mouth and exhale. One more like that. Start to wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Move your jaw. And maybe if it feels good, raise your arms back overhead, stretch out tall. Maybe bring your knees into your chest if it feels good. If it feels comfortable to you and good on your head, you can roll over to your favorite side. Just relax here for a second. Keep your eyes closed. Just check in and see what's going on in your body and in your mind. When you're ready, be very careful to come back up to a seat. Move very slow. Be very mindful about the position change with your head. And come back to seated. I'll close the class with one chant of Om and 3 Shantis. Deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The love and light in me honors, sees and respects the love and light in each and every one of you, amazing yogis. I'm glad you got to practice today. I hope this felt good in your body and mind. Please leave me a comment with any thoughts, any observations, any suggestions. Best of luck in your healing. Keep practicing. And with great gratitude, Namaste.